Is Hadoop distributed file system. So first, before getting started, let's discuss what is distributed file system. You all have heard about hard disk, the storage devices. You must have known that all the storage devices are pretty much good, but the speed they offer is not as expected for reading or for writing data. We all know Facebook, the data it produces in a day, approximately around 1 TB or 2 TB per day, data Facebook is producing. So to handle this big data, we use Hadoop distributed file system. In a distributed file system, the data, can we have the next slide please? Yeah, sure. Okay. What is HDFS? You all know distributed file system. What is the technique behind the distributed file system? Basically, HDFS is designed to run on the commodity hardware. The hardware which are outdated, which are less expensive. Okay. The HDFS is also used for managing pools of big data. As data is money nowadays. Previously, time was money, but now data is money. So for analyzing, for making calculation, for computing the data, we use these techniques through HDFS. This is used to build a high performance cluster with several nodes. We'll discussing it later on. And can you get the next slide? Okay, this is the HDFS architecture. Here it is a master node. In HDFS it is called as a name node. These are the slaves known as data nodes. These data nodes advertise their storage, their capacity to name node. For example, this data node, this is also a hardware. These data nodes and name nodes both are hardware. This data node is of provides 20 GB of storage. All of them provides 20 GB of storage. What name node will be advertised of these data nodes will be 3, 4, 5, 100 GB. Get to 100 GB storage together, one and all. Okay, in the next slide, please. Okay, what is the name node? It is a centerpiece of an HDFS file system. It is a master node basically. All the management of inode tables and the metadata are stored in name node only. The directory HDFS name node provides the tree directory of all the data nodes. Basically, it does not store the data in itself. It stores the data on the data nodes, but the data which is collected and been seen on the name node. The main disadvantage, or it is obvious, if a name node gets down, if a main master gets down, the slaves will ultimately goes offline. Next slide. Data node. The main duty or the main work data node do is to provide storage. Our basic needs is storage only. They can be as several as many data nodes. Okay. So after storing the data, we need the backup also. So the backup is decided by the client or by the data node on which the data is to be fed on. This technology, or you can say this keyword, is known as replication. By default it is done, by default I mean by default we can customize it. The default replication factor is 3. Next slide please. HDFS property is stripping of a file. When a file is uploaded to a cluster, to an HDFS cluster, the file gets stripped into blocks, several blocks that are stored in the data nodes. The default block size, mind it by words, default block size. The default term says we can customize it. The default block size is of 64 MB. As I have told you, every block is replicated 3 times by default. Every data node sends in heartbeat to name node. That is a keep alive message in every 3 seconds. And the main important thing is that the fault tolerance. If a data node is dead, if one data node is dead, but due to the replication factor we have done, we can rectify if that data node is also dead. Next slide please. Quotas. We have all heard about quotas, management quotas, reservations. There are two types of quotas in HDFS: name quotas and space quotas. It is basically the hard limit of files and directory, the number of files we can store on a cluster, a client can store on a cluster. And the space advertised to the client, that can also be limited. Next slide please. Okay, the relationship between client and HDFS cluster. What will be the flow when a client upload a file to the HDFS cluster? The two major operations done by the client is storing a file and reading a file. This will be carried out by Amit Sharma.
Body call, well, we have the capability to design our supercomputer with the help of Hadoop. I will explain you how the cluster will work. Firstly, we are having a client. He have to save his file on the Hadoop cluster. So, firstly, he would request the name node to get the IP of the data nodes. Then the name node will provide the IP addresses to the client. Then the client will decide how much replication is to be done and where the file has to be put. Then the files will be transferred to the data nodes accordingly, and at the same time the name node will keep track of the replications and all other information in the inode table. Well, then the data node will transfer. If some data node will get failed, at the same time the other data node will operate and will provide the file to the client. This is all about the Hadoop cluster, Hadoop distributed file system. Thank you.